what's going on, guys? We're about to watch this
being topped off
spaceship launch
right
here
now,
in 2 to
pressurizing
45
itself with
seconds.
helium gas,
Yeah,
sort of like a soda can that derives some of its strength from the pressure inside. The Falcon 9 is pressurized with gaseous helium, and we press that up just before releasing it from the strong back. You just saw those cradle arms from the strong back release, and right now the transporter Rector strong back is
I got
reclined
a
into its launch
copyright strike
position
earlier
at
from that.
77.5 degrees.
And
right now, the range is still giving us a green light for launch. The weather is again looking fantastic. Those upper level winds are still playing nice at 95% launch tolerances. Remember, this is an instantaneous launch window, so if for any reason we decide not to go today, our backup window will be tomorrow at 6:17 a.m. Pacific. Right now, the rocket's getting ready to launch, so let's listen into those countdown nets as we approach just under T-minus 2 minutes.
Falcon 9 is on internal power.
Alright guys, today we are going to watch a SpaceX rocket launch. Hi Hackers World, today we're watching this SpaceX rocket launch and stuff. Nice for tuning in, bud.
Gas loads are close down.
JFK response ready.
Wait, you calling me a copycat, bruh?
Falcon 9 is in startup.
I'm not a copycat. All I'm doing basically is I'm just like live streaming this for my channel. Like, bruh, if you want to say stuff like that, then you can leave.
LD, go for launch.
Alright, so we got about 30 seconds till launch, and here we go, hackers. And shout out to you, man.
T-minus 30.
For anybody gonna watch this after the stream's over, shout out to Hackers World for tuning in for this NASA SpaceX launch.
15. Falcon 9 is configured for flight.
Alright, 10 seconds. 10,
10,
9,
8,
8, 7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Vehicle pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Dude, why are you saying fun? Hackers World, have you ever seen a spaceship launch before?
Power and telemetry nominal.
For those of you just joining us, you are watching the Falcon 9 as it descends through the atmosphere, carrying the POTS satellite to a polar sun-synchronous orbit. Right now, the rocket is approaching what we call max Q.
Yo,
this is
how
the
old
point
are
at
you?
which the aerodynamic forces in the rocket are
This
at
is
the
only my
greatest.
second rocket launch I've ever seen. Whoa,
Falcon 9 actually
that's
throttles
tricky.
itself down as it passes through max Q and then throttles back up once we're through it.
Vehicle has reached maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Hackers World, this would be really bad if this just exploded right now.
We just passed through our maximum aerodynamic pressure, max Q. The Falcon 9 rocket is now throttling back up to full speed as it ascends through the atmosphere.
That don't sound good.
As that first stage ascends higher and higher through the atmosphere, the ambient air pressure starts going further and further down, so you can see those exhaust gases getting bigger and bigger on on your camera screen right now. In about 20 seconds, we're going to be passing through what we call MECO, which is main engine cutoff. That's when that first stage is going to complete its burn. Shortly after that, we'll have stage separation, and then second engine start, SES-1. Let's watch that happen now.
Whoa!
Yeah, MECO.
Alright.
You just saw it on your screen. That was a good MECO, main engine cutoff. A good separation of that first stage, and then what appears to be a successful second engine start 1. Stand by for fairing deploy. And you just saw it on your screen. That was a successful fairing deploy. You can see the fairing falling down below the second stage on your screen right now. SpaceX will be attempting to recover this fairing today.
Dude, what do you want me to spell?
On your screen right now, you can see the Merlin Vacuum D engine nozzle. This is a radiatively cooled engine nozzle, meaning that it vents the heat from those hot exhaust gases by radiating that energy. You can see it glowing red hot, burning that energy away. For those of you down in Southern California, you might get a good glimpse of those exhaust gases as the second stage accelerates. Looked like a nice clear morning today in Los Angeles.
CHURTYA. Yeah.
As the second stage ascends higher and higher into orbit, let's talk a little bit about exactly what orbit we're going to today. This is a low Earth orbit, polar sun synchronous orbit. Low Earth orbit refers to the height of the orbit above the Earth, so things such as the International Space Station are also in low Earth orbit, but they orbit more along the equator.